It's the beginning of a new school day in Ardmore, Oklahoma. But for school nurse Renita Dodson, it's like every other day.
Have you ever hurt this ankle before?
Busy.
Goodness.
Dodson is the only full-time nurse in a district with more than 3,000 students. On this morning, she had sick kids in her middle school office, even before the first bell rang. Then spent the rest of the day treating and monitoring kids at 6 other schools across the city.
You got the contact in? We see them first, and that's medical. You know, we're not doctors, but we do the best we can with what we have.
The school nurse workload in Ardmore is far from unique. On average, most school districts around the nation fall well short of the federal recommendation to have at least one registered nurse for every 750 students. The National Association of School Nurses says only 12 states and the District of Columbia meet the standard set by the Centers for Disease Control. In Vermont, there's a nurse for every 275 students, but many more states miss the mark. Oklahoma has just one nurse for every 3,100 students. In Utah, it's one nurse for nearly 4,900 students. About a quarter of all schools, at least 23,000, have no nurses at all.
We have great concern for those children who are in schools without a nurse, particularly with the threat of pandemic of H1N1 flu.
School nurses will be the first line of defense this fall.
If we did have more nurses in the school, I think they probably could see the signs quicker.
In Ardmore, a $1 million cut in this year's budget left no room to hire more nurses.
You know, if we had just any extra monies, we would put more nurses in.
And you need to wash your hands, okay?
Nurse Dobson, like so many others, is outnumbered and worried about what the upcoming flu season may bring. Teague, CBS News, Ardmore, Oklahoma.